Hello and welcome back to everyone's favorite student-produced, live, late-night show, Newman Night Live. As always, I'm not the show host you want, but I'm the show host you need. Mike Chiavarelli here, alongside the always entertaining Aaron Martz, who we'll catch up with later on. So, as a college student, we're supposed to expand our knowledge and look deeper into the bigger things of life and experiment, etc. Well, I've been trying to widen my viewpoints and really strive to answer the bigger questions by conducting my own research. Now, I know what you're thinking. Mike must have gotten really high before the show. And to answer that question, yes, I have. I've been smoking the joint of truth, and I'm here to share with you all of my findings and groundbreaking material. Now, hear me out when I say this. Open your mind, open your third eye, wake up, smell the flowers when I say this. After my extensive research and cold hard facts, I have come to the conclusion that Mark Zuckerberg, yes, the genius, or maybe idiot, behind Facebook is in fact a robot. I know, a pretty bold statement, but nonetheless, I have the stats to prove it. Look at this video, for example.
Time limits will be and must be strictly enforced given the numbers that we have here today. If you're over your time, Chairman Thune and I will make sure to let you know.
Who drinks water like that? What human consumes water like that? Do you see how he grabbed the cup and just... And slowly... Only that has to be a robot. He just has to be a robot. He just has to be. But wait, it gets worse. Look at this picture of him sitting in front of Congress. Look at that posture. It is pitch perfect. You can't, he has to be a robot. There's no way, I'm anchoring right now, and I don't even have that stiff posture like that. He's a robot. He's something. He's out of this world. It has to be witchcraft. He has to be built in a laboratory. At first, I thought all this data was just a huge coincidence. However, I continued to study and to study his mannerisms and specifically his emotions, because as we all know, robots do not have them whatsoever. So take a look at what I found. It's pretty staggering. See? Look how unnatural that smile is. He has to be controlled by a computer. And if you're still not convinced, watch how he eats. He's a walking algorithm, initiating nutrient consumption sequence. He even admits he's not human, and maybe not just a robot, but just something else.
But it is going to bother you because you're human, and I was human. I am human, but I was just referring to myself in the past. Not that I was not human.
Oh, Zuck. You can't hide from me. I'm on to you and your bizarre mannerisms. I'm on it. Keep it up. I will figure you out. This is all a huge hypothesis right now, but I have cold hard facts that you, sir, are indeed a robot and or lizard and or just not of this world. Watch your back. Watch your back. Let's just send you over to Aaron Martz in entertainment so you can just let all that data really sink in.
Sad news for John Cena and Nikki Bella fans. The couple announced earlier this week that they are separating after 6 years together. Now, Cena famously proposed last April in the middle of the ring at WrestleMania 33, and he spoke out about the recent news on Twitter, saying, "Hardship, loss, and humility are extremely difficult waters to navigate, but perseverance through them builds the strength to withstand anything life throws your way." The couple has been together since 2012 and has been seen together on E's Total Divas and Total Bellas. Now, on a higher note, we have some birth announcements today, including John Stamos and his wife, Caitlin McHugh. They have welcomed their son, Billy, to the world. Stamos posted a picture to his Instagram of him holding his new bundle, captioning it, "From now on, the best part of me will always be my wife and my son. Welcome Billy Stamos, named after my father. Hashtag not just an uncle anymore." And true or false? It's true. Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson welcomed their little girl on April 12th, all while news was spiraling about Thompson's cheating allegations. Although it is still unknown whether or not the couple is still together, we do know that the two are coming together for their new daughter. Khloe announced on Monday that they have decided to name their little girl, wait for it, True. Now, I completely understand if you aren't a big fan of the name, but maybe this will change your mind a little. Grandmother Kris Jenner shared her congratulations to her daughter, adding that, fun fact, my grandfather's name on my dad's side was True Otis Houghton, and my real dad's name was Robert True Houghton. So I'm excited that Khloe named her daughter True. Now, I guess that makes the name a little bit better, right? Well, that's all I have in the spotlight for entertainment today. I'm Erin Marks for Newman Media.
So, our special guests in the studio tonight for our interview, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Cheesesteak in the studio. Hello. How are you two doing?
It's ridiculous.
Look, they're so beautiful together. Yeah. If you remember last week, Erin has actually never had a cheesesteak, ever.
No. Listen, I've had a cheesesteak, but I've had like the fake Philly cheesesteaks.
Oh, like from Wawa? Like ordering
No,
from
because we don't have Wawa where I'm from.
Oh, yeah, you're from Michigan, right? Michigan?
No.
Where are you from again?
Harrisburg area.
Harrisburg, Michigan. It's the same thing, yeah. So she's never had a true Philly cheesesteak.
There you go.
Which is why we brought in...
I'm not the only one, okay? How many of you guys have never had a true, authentic Philly cheesesteak?
No, you're the only one. In the if you've been going to school in the Philadelphia area for
that's
past
true.
4 years, and you've never had a cheesesteak. So we decided...
Philly, an authentic Philly cheesesteak.
Yes, a Philly cheese. Yes, that's a cheesesteak. That's what I would call a cheesesteak. Look how beautiful it looks.
Let's get rid of the interview. Come on. We're not...
Well, the interview is you indulging in the beautiful crust. Yeah, let's bring them on. Let's bring on the cheesesteaks. Okay. You're gonna try. We have 2 different cheesesteaks here. Okay. We have cheesesteak A and cheesesteak B. All right. They're both from 2 different Philly cheesesteak shops.
They're both from.
These are A, by the way.
Okay.
This is A.
Thank you. Thank you.
So they're both from 2 different cheesesteak shops in Philly, okay? And what we're going to do here now is, well, Erin especially, we want to get her first impression of what a Philly cheesesteak is all about. But we're going to try to guess which shop it is. I mean, I kind of have a better taste for cheesesteaks, so I might have a little bit of advantage.
They look the same.
They look the same, but let me tell you something, Erin. They taste completely different. So why don't we just dive right into it?
Okay.
Here we go. This is cheesesteak A. Cheesesteak A.
Are you dipping?
Yes, you got to dip with the ketchup. I'm a ketchup guy.
Okay.
Now when you eat it, normally when you have a full cheesesteak, Erin, you have to. Usually you stand up, but I mean these are only portions because usually it's a giant. I'm just letting you know, Erin. You know. So, all right, here we go. We're going in. We're going in now.
Laugh.
Okay, I think I know what it is. I'm not going to say it yet because I know. Do you know the cheesesteak shops? Like, I don't know what's so funny. I mean, it's just meat.
Like Pat and Gino's?
Pat and Gino's,
Are those the 2 choices for this?
They could be. I'm gonna let you guys know. I think this is Pat's. I'm pretty sure it's Pat's. I can tell by the look of it too. Usually Pat's is a little. I think the meat's usually more pale than Gino's, but we'll see if I'm right or wrong. But
I'll be honest with you. It's good. Okay, it's good. My mom can cook this.
No,
my mom has cooked this before. So
no, she's cooked it wrong. I'm sorry,
amazing,
Mrs. Martz, if you're watching
this,
you have done it all
wrong. You
wrong.
are amazing, Mom.
All this, I'm sure she's amazing.
This tastes like my mom just cooked it in the kitchen.
No, it's
but
this is
divine.
Is
that a bad thing?
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but this is divine.
All right, so then let's get the other one. Let's get the other one.
Yes.
Where's option B?
Option B. This is Pat's. I think it's Pat's, at least. This
All
is
right.
Geno's. Look,
this-
like I said,
The meat's darker.
the meat is definitely darker. If I can get this little
The cheese
comparison here.
is more orange.
The cheese is more orange.
Yeah, that's not. This is Cheese Whiz, right?
Yes, they both are.
No, this one isn't. Then I don't have that much cheese on this
I think
one.
they both are. They are. A producer said yes, they are both Cheese Whiz.
And thank you to Sean McDonald for getting us these today.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Sean, great guy.
All right, we going in?
I'm going in.
Ketchup?
Yeah, it's Geno's. I swear.
Well, I mean, like, way to give it away, you know?
I
And the whole
know,
point
I'm-
was for me to do this.
I didn't know. I was just taking the test, though. I didn't know which was which. Do you like this one better than A? Do you like either? It seems you're not interested in this. Like you're anything?
Okay. So my favorite, I think I like A more than B. Maybe because I don't know. This was more,
A.
yeah.
A was more.
B was
okay.
more just like, it was on the griddle or whatever for too long.
You think this was overcooked?
Not overcooked, but just not as moist.
That was moist.
How's that sound?
Well, okay. So did you enjoy them though?
No, I enjoy them. I think they're good. Am I like, oh my gosh, yes, finally
I was
had a
hoping
Philly
you would
cheesesteak.
be.
Okay, well, sorry to disappoint.
Wow.
No, but they're good. I like A more. And you said that's Pat's?
I think it's Pat's. I want to catch up with my producer here. We'll bring him on, actually. We'll have him,
right.
Sean McDonald, everyone.
I like A because it tastes like my mom's.
Oh, I'm off the camera. That's good, though. That's good.
It's good, yeah.
A is Pat's.
Bang.
Spoiler alert.
B is Geno's. He
Yeah.
was completely out of the picture. I didn't tell him.
I had no clue.
Yeah, but you gave it away.
Well, no, I was testing the
I just-
cheesesteaks and making sure. I was trying to take a guess.
A.
As a cheesesteak connoisseur, I was unlabeled cheesesteaks. I had no
You made a
prior
mess.
knowledge. Yeah, I'm Italian. I'm sorry. What
So
do
am I.
think of
You
that?
don't see me doing that. You just see
I
me
don't have
talking
to
with my
tell you.
hands.
Well-
That's it.
Sorry, I can be a gavone at times. It's like a pig.
Holy
Eating-
cannoli, I mean.
Holy cannoli. Yeah. Holy cannoli. Oh, we should do cannolis next. Cannolis.
Yeah, I love cannolis. I've had them.
Make that. We gotta
Not
make that
from
happen.
Philly. Is there a famous Philly
Yes.
cannoli? Okay, then
Pretty
yeah,
sure,
let's.
yeah.
I've had Carlos Bakery, like Buddy Velastro, Cake Boss. Have you ever had one of those?
No,
You've
I
never
have not.
had
Be quiet.
Carlos
Stop.
Bakery?
No, you're being
Okay.
sarcastic. I know. What
I've
you're
had
doing.
a true, authentic Italian one. Have you?
A cannoli. Yes.
From Italy?
Oh, from Italy? No, not from
You've
Italy.
never had an authentic Italian cannoli?
Have
Oh
you been to
my
Italy?
gosh.
Did you visit Italy? Is
Yes.
This what okay. Okay, maybe next episode we got to bring in the Mr. and Mrs. Cannoli, and then we'll interview them and give them a taste, see what they're all about.
I am fine
but,
with that.
Mr. and Mrs. Cheesesteak, thank you for coming in.
No, this was fun.
This is fun. Come back whenever you feel.
So
I
who's
love
nicer,
you.
Pat or Gina? Like, is Pat's nicer? Like, if you go there, am I gonna?
Like in terms of buying the sandwich,
Yeah.
Geno's.
I'd probably
Well-
say Geno's.
They're nicer. And $1 cheaper.
I have an expensive taste. What can I say?
Yeah. So there you have it. The Philly cheesesteaks. Aaron Martz from Michigan.
Yes. From Michigan.
From Michigan. Trying a cheesesteak for the very first time. Philly cheesesteak.
Authentic Philly cheese.
Yes. It's just a Philly cheesesteak, Aaron.
Yeah, and I gotta tell you, I'm gonna disappoint a lot of people by saying this, but look at that angle. But this tastes like I could get this on the streets of New York, and it still tastes the same.
You just don't get it, Aaron. Cover your ears. Well, thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah.
Safe travels, okay? Safe travels back to Philly, okay? Take the subway, take whatever. Just be careful going back, okay? Love you too. I'll see you guys soon, probably. I love cheesesteaks, Aaron.
No, and I love cheesesteaks too. Listen, they were good. They were good. But I mean, what's all the oh my gosh, Philly cheesesteaks, you
You'll,
know?
you'll understand someday. You'll understand.
I think today would have been the day. Okay, anyway.
That's all we have. So let's. I think Florida Man. I don't have a watch,
yeah.
but I think we.
It's
I think it's that
Florida Man
time.
All right, what do we have for Florida Man?
Florida Man, yes. So the very first article that we have for
Yes.
Florida Man, a Florida man tries to pawn stolen jewelry at a store managed by the woman who he stole the jewelry from.
I mean, these Florida people get more and more stupid as the weeks go on. And I know I've said that before, but I mean, come on. This story reminds me of the one with the spy cameras where the guy got caught
Ah, yes, yes.
on a spy camera, you know? I mean, this is kind of like a what are the odds kind of thing for this guy who robbed and then tried to sell it to the same woman. But, you know, karma hits Florida people hard.
Yeah,
And they should know this by now.
it definitely does. I feel
Yeah.
like it's probably like, this is just so unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean,
To be able, like, he had
Yeah.
this, imagine just having this perfect plan, you know, to go and rob a place, get money for whatever you're robbing, jewelry in this case, and then it turns out you're selling it back to the person that you stole it from. I couldn't, like,
my thing is, okay, what is that, a one-of-a-kind piece of jewelry that he's stealing? Like, how does this woman know?
it has to be sentimental. It has to be
Engraved
like
or
a
something?
grandmother's, it has to be very
yeah,
distinctive.
because how do you know?
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
my only guess. It has to be handed down.
Maybe.
But that's so awkward. Like the awkwardness is probably a crime in
I
itself.
mean, you might as well just put yourself in handcuffs at that point.
Yeah,
Just like, all right, I'm
oh,
done. I'm done.
That's yours? Okay,
Yeah.
take me away. Yeah, that's what I would do.
All right, what else do we have, though?
Number 2, we have a Florida man falls asleep on the couch while robbing a home. And the owner asks why he was in the house, and he just apologized.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what. There is nothing like a good nap after breaking into someone's home. I don't know about you, but
No, I definitely.
I mean, you know, I'm sure that he was like, okay, I'm going to split this up. Today, I'm going to break into the house. Tomorrow we rob.
You robbed the house,
Yeah.
yes. That definitely could have been his intention. But, you know, like, he was definitely trying to be on his A game for this heist. But, you know, you can't go and rob a house if you're fatigued. You got to take a nap.
I completely understand.
And
You
then
know,
that
and then
couch-
the owner walked in asking what he was doing there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like,
I mean,
you
come
caught me.
on.
Like,
Yeah.
he was probably like all
Give him a break.
drowsy afterward. But, I mean, that couch must have been really comfy.
It's like
It had
that
to be.
commercial where they're like, is it suede?
Is that
it's
suede? I love suede.
Suede.
That's
Yeah,
that's what it came to
totally
mind. I should have
reminded me.
thrown that graphic in there
Yeah,
instead of the generic
you learn.
stock graphic.
You live, you learn.
You live and you learn, Aaron. You live and you learn. Number 3, last article. A Florida man robs a gas station and leaves behind a job application with his information on it,
Yeah.
which identifies him.
I mean, safe to say this man is not getting that job, you know? But I think people in Florida need to take lessons on how to rob. I mean, okay, obviously that's not right. But people need to take lessons because they get caught every time they rob. I mean, they're terrible at this.
I mean, at this point, seeing all the blatant, just stupid robberies, especially in today's show, this is a very robbery-heavy Florida Man segment.
Yeah.
This just goes to show the lesson here, you Floridians, you watching out there, just don't commit robbery. Just don't do it.
Just don't rob.
Just don't rob in Florida. It's just not in their DNA, you know. It's
No,
just
it
not
isn't.
it's not their thing. It doesn't
Yeah,
click
pick a
with
new
them.
crime, you know?
Right. It's like Shaquille O'Neal trying to be a ballerina. Like it's just not
Or
going to
doing
work.
a free throw, you know? Just doesn't
Or
work.
a free throw. Hey, pound that. That's
Yeah.
a backstab.
Yeah.
But again, just don't be like a Floridian, please, and don't rob anything while you're in Florida because
Yeah.
chances are
You're going to get caught.
you're gonna get caught. You're
Yeah.
gonna get caught. And that's all we have for tonight's show. We hope you enjoyed it. As always, make sure you go onto our YouTube page, see our previous episodes. You know, make sure you smash that subscribe button, the like button, comment, all that good jazz. And Great show today, Aaron.
Great
awesome.
show.
The cheesesteaks, do you enjoy
They
them?
didn't
though?
disappoint. I want to let everyone know so you guys don't come at me. I enjoyed them, okay? They were good.
It just doesn't seem like you really enjoyed them, but I mean, it's
Okay, try to have cameras on you while you eat it next time. How about that, people?
Well,
Not you.
okay.
You.
But good.
Yeah.
Good. You've tried your Philly authentic
Yes.
Philly cheesesteak, as you call it,
Yes.
and there you
'Cause
go.
this isn't authentic.
You can now die happy. You can.
Yeah, this was really what was making me like,
That was
oh
make
my
or
gosh, I
break.
can't diet. No,
From
no,
purgatory to heaven. Yeah, that was your purgatory. All until up till now. God was watching you. So he was like, man, if she doesn't have a cheesesteak before she's gone, I don't know if I can bring her in. I just don't. But you're.
I'm sure that's not the only thing that's
That's why
stopping me.
That's why he is risen.
Yeah.
He is risen.
He has risen.
He is risen. Have a great night, everyone.
Have a great night.